Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your December 2024 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, Horse will be in progress. Celtic cross spread as always. And I also pulled the Four Agreements and Wisdom Oracle card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off my roll notes astrology as we have in front of us to get an idea of where you folks should be as far as that goes. Alright, so we have Jupiter, and Jupiter is actually in your third house of communication, which is Gemini, and it's retrograde. Will be for the rest of December as well. Alright, we have Aquarius, so astrologically speaking, at the time of recording this, we don't have Pluto back in Aquarius just yet, but it'll be in there November 19th, and of course all of December, and for many, many years to come. And for you guys, that's your 11th house of friendships, groups, hopes, and wishes. And 3. So yeah, we talked about Gemini energy because of Jupiter coming up, and on top of that, we'll also have a full moon in Gemini on the 15th of December, so right in the middle of the month. So yeah, definitely going to be some energy going on in your house communication for sure. So it looks like that might be in the forefront for you guys, but keep that in mind as we go through the main spread. All right. In the main situation position, we have the Two of Swords, and challenging that, we have the World. So what I'm getting from this, to me, it says that there's probably something that you're having difficulty making a decision over, maybe partnerships, friendships that you might be dealing with, possibly even romantic connections. But at the same time, with the World showing up in the challenge position, I feel like this is saying that you already know everything that you need to know around the situation, but you could just be doubting it at this time. Right. In the foundation position, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy here. So yeah, this could just be saying that the best thing for you to do, right, is to, if you still do feel a little unsure of yourselves, could just be saying the best thing to do would just be to take some movement, but do it in a measured way, right? So you don't have to jump all into the situation. But I feel like this is saying, take slow and steady steps, and then you'll be able to check in as you go along to see if it's going the way you planned. Right. Past position, we have the Five of Wands. So this is Leo energy here. So yeah, this could just be saying that part of why you could be resistant and hesitant towards the situation is because maybe in the past it might have led to conflict. So because of that, you're now a little bit more cautious and really trying to think things through. Right. In the present position, we have the Hangman. So yeah, at the very least, this tells me that as of right now, you're just not ready to take action on the situation, which is fine. The Hangman definitely points to thinking things through, trying to see things from multiple different angles, and for whatever reason, that card won't focus. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing with that. Could just be saying you're really just weighing pros and cons of a situation, and again, at the time of recording this, we're just about to have Saturn go direct in Pisces, which is your 12th house, and then we'll actually have Neptune start its direct motion in Pisces on December 8th. So yeah, if you have felt a little bit stuck in your mind for a while, those two transits should definitely help with that. All right, and in your future position, we have the Page of Cups. So yeah, so for some of you, maybe this is just getting your creativity flowing again. Maybe for whatever reason, for a while, you've just been feeling a bit more rigid and structured around things. Maybe you've put a bit of a halt to your creativity, and now you might feel start to come back to you. And like I said, it really could be due to those things we were just talking about going through your 12th house. All right. In the position of your influence in a situation, we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, so it does tell me that ultimately you guys will feel comfortable and finally moving forward around the situation. So again, like I said, it could just be one of those things where you might be coming out of that fog, and as time moves on, you'll actually be ready to take action. In the environment position, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy here. And of course, We've talked about this in your other readings because I think this card's come up a few times as well, but we've had um, Pluto in these last degrees of Capricorn for quite some time. And like I said, once it finally moves back into Aquarius on November 19th, it's pretty much out of there for the rest of your lifetime. So I could just be saying that maybe these are habits you picked up along the way there, right? Where maybe you felt like you needed to be very controlling around your careers, right? So maybe you're very measured. And again, like I said, in the process of doing so, on the one hand, the disciplined, structured way of approaching things might have helped in certain ways, but I feel like it's saying it most likely stifled your creativity on the downside, and now you could just be trying to recapture that. Right. And the hopes or fears position, we have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, so this is Scorpio energy here. And speaking of creativity, I feel like this is saying that maybe this is a fear for you guys, right? Because you might feel like you haven't really tapped into your creativity in so long that you might feel a little bit shaky on like, okay, what would work well, what would land, what would fall flat, right? So that could be where your concerns are, like, okay, I haven't done this in so long. Where do I begin? All right. And in the outcome position, we have the Death card. So this is the Major Arcana card for Scorpio. So yeah, this could just be saying that as we're winding up Scorpio season here, you might finally feel like you are ready to, like I said, release that more rigid, structured approach to things and just get a little bit more accustomed to putting creativity into what you do. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So yeah, so to me this says that you're embracing more of an exploratory type of energy this month. So yeah, like I said, it feels like it's really just a release of pressure that might have built up for you guys for a while now. It's just getting tapped into that creative side of yourselves again. All right, moving on to your oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get. We have the four agreements here, and it says be impeccable with your word. It says seek to know the truth, and let's see if I can get that in the frame. Okay, there we go. It says when you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. So this is an interesting message here because it does make me think of the fact that we'll have a Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius from the 25th of November until the 15th of December. So even once it does start the direct motion again, we'll be in the post shadow period for the rest of December too. So yeah, so that makes me think of that, right? Because especially for you guys, Sagittarius being ninth house energy, where you're thinking about things maybe from a more philosophical lens, right? Trying to get the higher learning through a situation, which could be what that hangman is pointing to for you guys. It could just be saying that you might have to really think about things as you take in new information and figure out, what's really at the root of it, what's true, what's not, right? So that could be what you guys might be dealing with this month, especially given that we saw some energies in your dice too pointing to communication. All right. And from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have Yang. There's the artwork. And the number is 1. So we'll see what this has to say. Okay, essential meanings says the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. The Oracle's message: Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. So yes, that seems to align with what we were seeing for the most part with the main spread as well. And I mean, I will say, astrologically speaking, again, we just mentioned how you'll have that Mercury retrograde energy you'll be dealing with, and then also your ruler Mars will be retrograde starting on the 6th of December. So there's definitely going to be things that you might feel would make you hesitant, but overall, it seems like this is supporting movement on your part. The relationship message says circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters at heart, there is movement toward your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. So, yeah, generally speaking, Aries are pretty comfortable with taking the lead in a lot of situations, and maybe that's what we're seeing here with these the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, right? So for some of you, maybe this is more along the lines of you making an offer to someone in a more romantic angle. All right, and the prosperity message says projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and on to the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. So yeah, definitely a positive message there as well. And again, like I said, it might be interesting on one hand to have your ruler be retrograde, but at least it's in a supportive energy of Leo, which is a fellow fire sign. Whereas the whole time when it was moving through Cancer, you might have felt like it was really hard for you guys to get up and get going around certain things. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. We'll wrap up there. Hope you guys have a good holiday season. I'll see you all next month. All right.